All right, Sam Kellett is here. He's the CEO of eFit Custom Earphones. Hi, Sam. Great to see you. Welcome to the Screensavers. And introduce your partner who's going to do the work here.
Carl Hatzelius, the inventor.
Carl, you invented this.
3D ear scanner. How about it?
Wow.
Youngest engineer to be nominated for the National Academy of Engineering.
Congratulations. Whoa. That's great. That's
pretty cool.
Whoa.
So he invented this for ears or for other things?
For ears.
For ears.
And then my vision was much broader, by literally 1 millimeter in diameter. So fastener holes on airplanes.
Yeah, that's the F-18 thing.
Yeah.
And I guess as they're making the screws, they have to be precisely machined for exactly that hole.
Absolutely.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, same thing with headphones. They have to fit exactly. And we mentioned before, I'm wearing in-ear monitors. I've worn Ultimate Ears for years. This is from JH Audio. I went to an audiologist who poured rubber in my ear, a little silicone in my ear, with a little string attached. I had to sit there like that for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then it's a really sound when you pull that out. And you say it's not as accurate.
It's not. Yeah, hearing aid remakes are 30% right now. Returns are 10%.
So
very high.
This is using
for a custom hearing aid.
This is using regular light or special light. What kind of light are we going to use here?
It's a laser. Yes.
You don't mind, Ron, do you?
Yeah.
I do. What little hearing I have, I'd like to keep.
No, you're good.
It doesn't.
You're
you don't
good.
even. It's not hot.
No.
Go ahead and get started.
All right, here we go.
So he's got the light, and he's actually painting kind of the inside of the ear. In fact, you can see the display that he's got, but we can also see a big computer display of what's going on. He's actually painting the ear. And what is the headphone he's wearing?
That's the tracker. So if his hand moves, the head moves, the geometry doesn't change.
Got it.
But the first thing he was doing, that's what Carl got nominated for the National Academy of Engineering for, was radial illumination, the ring in a hole. No one could do that before. All 3D scanners use forward illumination. They're surface scanners.
Oh, so he's actually sticking something in, and the light is all the way around it.
Triangulation, yeah.
So it gives him a much more accurate model of the inside of the ear.
So he's got 2 infrared cameras on the front. That's doing the tracking. And then you got a 3rd camera that's doing the reconstruction.
Oh, interesting. All right. So he's bouncing light off the ear into a camera on the handheld.
Yeah.
All right. And that was that fast to do one ear.
Wow.
That's nice. Okay.
Did not hurt.
And
no.
Didn't hurt at all.
And that's the key to the scalability in retail.
Right. You actually think you could put this in stores?
Absolutely.
Oh, I love this
Any hourly employee can do it in 30 seconds. You can't hurt the ear.
Right.
Like with silicone, you can puncture the eardrum.
Oh, yeah. You need an audio. I went to an audiologist.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So this wouldn't require an audiologist. Now, hearing aids are also made this way sometimes?
They are going to be made this way. Our partner GN Store Nord is rolling out 40,000 of these to audiologists around the planet.
But also headphones, and that's what you're making initially, right? In fact, you've got a pair of these right here.
Headphones and overmolds for your favorite headphone. And then
interesting.
That's right. Yes. So
I could take my Etymotics, which are just a driver, really, if you take the little plastic flange off of it, put that driver into these.
Exactly.
And now suddenly I'd have perfectly fit headphones. And they sound better because they seal.
That's right.
They're easier to wear. They're more comfortable.
Positioning in the canal.
Yeah, it puts the sound right where you want it to be, right?
Absolutely.
Better bass response.
That's right.
Better noise cancellation.
And then optimum fit.
Right.
And that's the key to us enabling the wearable platform in the ear, is because that 3D scan can optimize performance of that sensor.
Well, see, now that's what I find intriguing. You've got a Kickstarter you're going to be doing in a few months.
Yes.
That will be in-ear monitors like this.
Right.
But you're going to have an EEG in it?
That's right.
An electroencephalogram. You're going to measure brain waves.
We're measuring brain waves, alpha, delta, beta.
So instead of wearing a sleep tracker on my forehead, I could wear my headphones to bed at night.
That's right.
Listen to some nice music and track my sleep.
That's right. You
could put other sensors in there?
Yes. Accelerometer. We can get EMG as well.
What's EMG?
EMG is you're measuring the energy in the masseter muscle, as an example.
So if you're a teeth grinder or you've got TMJ,
that's right.
You'll be able to see, in effect, or hear when it's clenching.
Right. So what will happen is we'll sense that, and then we'll send a vibration to provoke a Pavlovian response to relax your jaw.
Wow.
Right? Today they're using a rubber band. Right. Not so
Snapping a rubber band doesn't work so. This is amazing. Now, once you've done this, You feel okay, Ron?
Oh, I feel great. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
What's next?
Didn't hurt my sideburns. I'm okay. I'm good.
What happens
I'm good.
next? You send this to a company to make headphones with
That's
this?
right. So we're working with a number of the big companies.
Ultimate Ears is one of them,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Great partner of ours. And they'll 3D print, have it on your doorstep in a couple of days.
In fact, you're 3D printing right now. We did John Slanita, Jammer B's ears. He's getting a pair.
Yep.
Ron's going to get a pair, and you did me a little bit earlier, and I'm going to get a pair. Well, whose headphones are you printing right now?
Those are yours, Leo.
Oh, that's my ear?
Absolutely.
It's very blue.
Yeah.
That's cool. Now, what material are you using? PLA for this?
Yeah, I believe so. It's so we have a whole bunch of different.
So it could be hard or soft. These are going to be fairly hard, just like my Ultimate ears. They're going to be rigid. Right.
That's right.
Wow. And then I have to. I'll put some drivers in there.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
I have them right here, actually.
Oh, you actually brought some with you?
Yep.
So there's.
So cool. So these just go right in the mold, and then you put them on as headphones.
So you remember the old photo mats? Ultimately, in a retail location, you want to print these.
Earphone mat.
That's
Headphone
right.
mat.
That's right. Print them in the store. Keep the customer
Well,
in
you
the store
saw
for
how
an
quick
hour.
that was. I mean, it's not. I mean, the printing takes a lot longer than the scanning. The scanning takes a minute.
No, and then once we have your scan,
Yeah.
we're good for life. You just come and
Well, my
access
ear
your
changes,
measurements.
though, doesn't it?
Oh, not,
No,
so
not so
much,
much?
unless you're
Okay.
gaining extreme weight.
Right.
Or losing extreme weight.
If you have fat ears, then all bets are off.
All bets
But
are
you have
off.
to gain a lot of weight for your ears.
You do. You do. You really only need a couple scans your entire life.
Wow.
So then
that
you
is
come
so
back
cool.
to us, access your measurement for new brands, new use cases.
I
And we're making
love
this
this
open.
idea.
Thank you. We're making it open to anybody, any entrepreneur, researcher, to develop use cases that connect
So-
the mind to the body.
So right now, you're not talking to end users. You're talking to other businesses who would use this technology. But you are going to do the Kickstarter.
Absolutely.
Should we search for eFit on Kickstarter? What will the Kickstarter be?
You know, it's United Sciences is the name of our company, but the product itself is eFit. It's an
Okay.
eFit hearable.
eFit hearable. So
That's right.
I'm telling you, I am all in. That is a Kickstarter I will absolutely buy into. What do you think
Great,
the
thank
cost
you.
is going to end up being for
Well,
stuff like
it's $249.
Okay.
Okay.
Good headphones cost that much.
That's right.
And this is a lot more than that.
That's right.
That's awesome. Yeah, these cost $1,000. Just not to mention what I had to pay the audiologist to
Right.
get the mold made, which is hundreds of bucks.
That's right.
So this is a great product.
Well, thank
Really
you.
Cool, really
Thank you
cool
so
idea.
much.
Well, thank you for the headphones. So
Yeah.
before the show's over, these will be done.
Absolutely.
We can show everybody what
The
you made.
Pepsi Challenge.
All right, I'll put them in. I'm going to replace my JH Audio in-ear monitors with my fine eFits. Thank you, Sam.
No, thank you.
Thank you so much. Great to meet you.
Yes,
and
sir.
thank you to, what's your name again? Carl. Carl invented this.
That's right.
Pretty neat.
Huh?
That's great. I think you got something here. I think you're going places.
I hope so.
That's good.